inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Well, it seems like we say the same thing, doesn't it, going into every season? And it's part of being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. There's no bigger spotlight in sports. The pressure is on you from day one, and Dak Prescott has never shied away from any of it. So can he get back healthy? Can he be out there for all the regular season games? Because when he's been healthy and that group around him has been intact, they're a perennial playoff contender. Can they get back to that? I think that's what everyone around the league is wondering. And a lot of that success down in Dallas is going to come down to the play at quarterback by Dak Prescott.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Play action now. Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive. We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Ivan Pace getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Toward the sideline. That's pulled in by Lamb.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
For the Cowboys field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good, and the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along, but that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have a Vikings first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now this looks like a design run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. To throw is Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Third and short. Prescott, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Third and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
35-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Ryan.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
15 yards. That's another Cowboys.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Brandon
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 26
That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 5.
Williams, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Price now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Kristen Darrisaw First-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time. On second down, here's McCarthy. His throw, left side, is complete. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
And it's third down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before third down. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 33-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. A short run taken by Hawkinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. 2nd down, goal to go. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Vikings have cut the deficit to 5.
Vikings 7.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.